All right, we're talking about Ray again. So leading up to Pro Day, the thing I was wrestling with was how to get him to have a good day on that day. Normally I would be confident in taking quite a bit of rest in the week leading up to a day like that. You know, maybe just like 2 workouts, relatively easy in that week. In Ray's case, when I first started training him, he did not respond well to rest at all. Coming off the weekend, he would have bad workouts on Mondays. Now that started to change as we got his nutrition in order and he started to recover better. I think, when people don't respond well to a couple rest days, that's usually a fatigued athlete. And so they need more of like a large scale solution to that rather than just a couple rest days. But yeah, we had him in a better spot in, the latter half of our 6 weeks of training. So, I was trying to convince him that, we should kind of take it easy going up to Pro Day. He had concerns about that because of his experience with taking off days. But I think he had just been sort of operating in a fatigue state for a long time, and he didn't really know what it was like to be an athlete who's in good condition, who gets a couple off days and then performs great. So as he got into better condition, he got some better days, better workouts coming off of rest, and he got a little more convinced on that. So we did make the week leading up to Pro Day pretty easy, but he didn't take many completely off days. We just did like really easy workouts. Like the day before, we essentially just did a warm up to wake up his body, and that helped him feel more confident than just completely resting. So going into Pro Day, he really did have some good training momentum going. Things have been improving, and he did pull off a relatively good performance compared to where he was 6 weeks earlier. Compared to his normal workout performance, he did great on Pro Day. Broad jump was 10'1". With a whole bunch of attempts, his best jump on the first day I met him was 9'4". So that was, big increase. Vertical jump was 32.5. They didn't really allow him to manipulate his reach a whole lot on the Vertec. Maybe a little bit, but they were on there like pulling his hand up. And then he went 4.3 in the 5.10.5, 7 flat-ish in the 3 cone. Those were stopwatch times, but they were not generous stopwatch times. I actually got video times off of those drills, and the hand times were like basically the same, or even a little bit slower. So his jumps were decent, his agility drills were good. And on the 40, he did perform relatively well for him. It was about quarter second faster than I had seen when I first started training with him. He did outperform like his workouts on Pro Day, which was great. The 40 time was still not the kind of time that's going to attract attention and earn you a spot in the NFL. So we still had some work to do on that. Now, the nice thing was the easier week leading up to Pro Day really did seem to help him level up athletically, because in the workouts following Pro Day, he was actually, outperforming his workouts from before Pro Day. So it wasn't just like Pro Day adrenaline that created these performances. His body was actually just developing at that time. So we were able to keep some momentum going after Pro Day.